Hi, this is Caitlin with the Aurora Cultural Center, programmer for the 3rd edition of Centerpieces, Totally Creative Activities from Home. And today we are going to be creating a spin drum, which is a really cool handheld musical instrument. You'll need your package of Model Magic, your black string, your wooden dowel, and your 2 beads. And your 2 beads may look different than mine. And we're actually going to start with our beads and our string to get them ready for when we need them more a little later. You're going to string 1 bead on the very end. We'll pull it down a little bit and then tie a nice tight knot. There's 1 bead. And on the other end, do the same with the 2nd bead. Popping that right in there. Making sure we're tying a very tight knot. And now this is all ready for when we need it a little bit later. I'm going to put that up here, and we're going to break into our Model Magic. So this package, open up from the tab here. I think it's sticking a little bit to the packaging on the inside, so I'm going to use a pair of scissors. Here is our Model Magic. And what we need to do first with our Model Magic is we're going to divide it in 2. So I'm going to say this is about the center. So I'm just going to pinch it down in the middle and twist and keep twisting and pull. Now we have 2 pieces, and those look about the same, and that's good. So with these 2 pieces, we're going to flatten them both until they're circles of about the same size and about 1 centimeter thick. So I'm just going to keep pushing down. And let's see if I peel this up. Yeah, about this thick is good. It could be a little bit thinner as well, because we're going to be putting these back together in the end, but right now we need them to be 2 separate pieces. So push, 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 just with my fingers, and there's 1. I'm going to move it a little to the side and take my 2nd piece, make sure it's got a round shape from the beginning, and push, and we'll start pushing it down too. Make sure it is the same size as our first circle. There, and if I pick this up to check, yep, I think this one is a little bit thinner, but that's okay. So our next step is to reach back over for the beads in the string that we tied together in the beginning. I'm going to lay them right across the middle and push it in so that it's sticking into your Model Magic. Sometimes it can be helpful if you hold it in place and you kind of gently, like you're petting the Model Magic, pushing it towards your string so that it's tucked in nice and close around it, because that's gonna keep that stuck in place. And now our wooden dowel, this is going to be the spin drum handle. And we'll use it right in the middle to make like a T shape with our string. And we'll push it down until it's about halfway down into your model magic. So you should see just half of it sticking up still, because that other half is going to go into our other circle. I'm going to pick this up again, and now we use it to make a sandwich. Keep everything together. So we're pushing down gently, making sure it's all stuck, and it's especially super important to make sure there's no air and no gaps left around where your handle is on the inside and around your string, so that those are super stuck in place, because it's that stickiness of the model magic that's going to hold it all together so it sticks while we're using it. You can give it a nice press down. If you want to try, gently this up, flip it over, and I'll give it a bit of a push from this side too. Just so we're making sure we're getting all angles and we're not flattening the one side out too much. And now that your model magic is all set in place, all that's left to do is to wait for it to dry, and then we can use our amazing musical instrument the next day. The model magic does take a bit of time to dry, say 10 to 12 hours at least, to make sure that it's nice and hard and ready to use. So thank you so much for joining me and making our spin drums for today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.